This is a quick little song. Alright. Farm all day long. We're headed on up to Mistral to turn in one of the zone classes.
Let's not have any trouble.
Let's not have any trouble. Did you have a quest for me, or was she just yelling at me? Yeah, just yelling. Just being the jerk. Okay.
We just put out for haven when this storm hit. Our ship foundered on some rocks and we had to swim back to land. Now we wait for another vessel to hire us on.
Where's my buddy Razumdar?
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go?
I put an end to the troubles in Shattered Shoals in the Temple of the Morning Springs.
Clearly, you were meant to help us out. Joan and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward.
Fantastic, my man.
Keep your wits about you, my new friend. Mistral's houses cast deep shadows, and vipers lurk in the tall grass.
What do you mean by that?
Mistral is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Ambassadors from the Dominion arrived weeks ago to negotiate its admission into the Alliance. Unfortunately, things have not gone smoothly.
What happened?
Khenarthi's Roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations. The Sylvanar could use some help. Find him, give him this token. He'll know you are a friend.
Alright.
Without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not here to conquer anyone. The Sylvanar knows this. He is in the Chancery, seeking a peaceful resolution here.
Who is it?
He is the voice and spirit of the Wood Elves. They say he was, and will be their greatest leader, whatever that means. This one knows him as an unrivaled diplomat. He is also the Dominion's best hope of resolving this matter peacefully.
Okay, so who are you?
Razumdar is just a simple Khajiit. He seeks the best for all the people of Tamriel. Also, a saddle that won't pinch the tail. One day.
Yeah. Ms. Palace just rides a cinch. That's how she handles it. Okay, there's a quest over here.
Well, come and see from the distant shores of Glanumbra a real, live dog. Do not worry, it is safely caged. I'm so hungry. Tahara would not let it tear the flesh from your bones.
Without Mistral's support, the Dominion...
He may be drunk, but Razumdar is one sleek walker. Be disgusted by its cold, oozing nose. Keep some distance from the beast. It is only my long exposure to it that allows me to tolerate the smell. In Daggerfall, packs of these horrible monsters roam the streets at night and prey upon the unwary.
Wave track. And, yeah. That works for me for sure. That's 3 more levels and I get more armor, and that will greatly fix some of the stats I'm seeing right now. Ooh, it's still holding on pretty okay. It's definitely lost some, but it's holding in okay.
The Dominion welcomes all who wish to join.
The view is quite entrancing, if only smells didn't waft upward.
As part of the Dominion, you will gain security.
I bring an urgent message from Rhea Opacarius, Chief Oracle of the Twilight Queen Azura.
What does Azura want?
Best discuss that with Rhea. Too many eyes and ears here. She awaits you in the Cloudy Dregs Inn in Wayrest.
Fine. Weird demand.
My own father, divine save his soul, was torn to pieces by just such a pack. For prosperity, for security, can you not for feel unity, the hatred that burns within its belly? Bars barely contain its heart.
Okay. So, I'm not packed it off the way that's quite yet.
Is the Sylvanar blind? Every one of these sea elves is a venomous serpent waiting to strike. We should have cleansed this place of Maormer scum the moment we arrived.
Place your hand upon its fur. Feel the muscle of a true
Wow,
killing
that dog
machine.
seller.
Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Maormer?
What do you have against Mama?
Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats.
Oh, so you don't actually have any say in the situation.
Not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed. Go, see this farce for yourself.
Yeah, whatever. You're freaking hilarious, dude.
This is becoming tiresome.
Yeah, you're telling me. High elf bigotry is a heck of a thing. Hi, Sylvanar.
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Khenarthi's Roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled. Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to Mistral?
Our mutual friend thought you could use help.
Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maormer have a treaty with Khenarthi's Roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulondil nor Headwoman Harani will produce a copy.
Why not?
Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my voice in this with Ambassador Ulondil and Headwoman Harani?
You want me to ask them for a copy
Exactly.
of the treaty?
A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune. Harani in particular seems eager to see this resolved, though I fear the Dominion presence binds her hands. But I'll leave you to it.
Okay. That's a thing. Talk to me, Harani.
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand.
The Sylvanar wants to see your copy of that treaty.
And I told him. The mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maormer allies. They take great offense to the Dominion's claims upon our island.
And why did you sign a treaty with the Maormer then?
Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
Okay. What about you, my Maormer buddy boy?
We upheld our treaty with the people of Khenarthi's Roost for generations, and this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow high elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters.
The Maormer claim Khenarthi's Roost?
By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price.
And where is this treaty?
We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow high elf wharf rats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harani for her copy?
Mm-hmm.
This work never ends.
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty?
Yeah, no.
Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly.
And what do you mean by that?
I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Khenarthi's Roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty.
And is the Sylvanar your real
It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me by my given name. Edelorn doesn't roll off the tongue, I suppose.
How long have you held this?
As Sylvanar. Seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me differently. Or did you mean as Dominion Envoy? I've taken on diplomatic tasks for our fledgling alliance since its inception, so not very long at all.
I like you, Sylvanar. You're much more personable than the high elf bigots that I run into all over the place.
Wait, do I know you?
There we go.
Dahara would not let it tear the flesh from
You
your
think this one
bones.
drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend?
Sylvanar needs to see the treaty and nobody's scoffing it up.
Ulandil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious.
So who stole it?
A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff. 6 puts them out.
Are you certain Ulandil has the treaty?
Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find their way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war with the Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you.
Why me?
The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already. When you have the treaty, meet both of us at the bridge.
Okay.
Be disgusted by its cold, oozing nose. What is it? Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you, but what we gain from each other.
God, I love this architecture.
Another one? Everything
How
is
much
so
longer till we put out to sea?
still.
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
What you got?
None of your business. Go bother the clerk. He doesn't know when to shut up either.
I kind of like your muscles, but I don't like guys because, you know, your attitude. Dearest beautiful Dolly, I saw you by the water again. Sun made your silver fur light up like it was a bright day. I would have stood there forever, but I stand a lot guarding the embassy, so I left. You should visit the embassy to see how important I am. We could eat a dinner together. Wow. Oh my god, that's funny. Cool.
Are you lost?
When the storm comes, they'll get there. When the storm comes, they'll get theirs.
How much longer till we put out to sea?
What the heck? There we go. Forge a letter. Hey there, Warden.
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's
here's a letter.
What? Give it here.
Yeah.
When the storm comes,
She
they'll
wants to
get
meet
theirs.
me. Now? Out of my way.
Everything is so still.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep, this is the treaty. King Ordnum, Commander 12001, ba ba ba.
Everything is so still.
Yeah, they're paying for the embassy. Wow. They're just demanding tribute. Yeah, prisoner release. Joint holiday.
When the storm comes, they'll get theirs.
Wow. Okay. Escape from the Malmer a little bit. We can have a little thievery as a treat. Nobody's perfectly lawful.
How much longer till we put out to sea?
Watch your step, groundwalker.
I'm an Imperial. You watch your step. Hey there, Razzle Dazzle.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? You'll learn to notice it in others.
Yeah, here's a treat.
The Sylvanar is certainly being watched by the Malmer. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next.
I'll tell him.
The Sylvanar and the Green Lady are being put up in the armorer's home. This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumpy at silent approach.
You think having the treaty will help?
At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvanar worries at them, he'll tear a hole in the Malmer's side. The treaty, of course. Not Ambassador Ulandil, though that would be funny.
Open for business.
Always there seems more to do.
Nice.
Time for you to leave. No! No! You found him like this? What did you see? Answer me!
He was dead when I got.
And you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken my beloved.
Who wants him dead?
None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harani knows her own city. If she won't tell you who did this, I'll shorten her tale until she does. Now go! Go!
If they don't make the drop soon, let's cut our losses and make for the mainland.
This one does not like it. But perhaps you are right. Still, keep checking, will you?
We got a problem here. There you are, honey.
Not again. Please. I understand what the Sylvanar desires, but I already told you. We cannot provide him with our copy of the treaty.
He's dead.
Dead? But he was just here. What happened?
The Green Lady thinks it was murder.
How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature?
Maybe you tell me?
My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Sylvanar's murder in my town. I'll shut down the port if I have to. None sets sail until his killer is brought to justice.
Could I help?
Of course. I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. No door shall be barred to you.
And where should I start?
On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review them for any inconsistencies that could lead to the killer's capture.
Okay.
The Sylvanar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Mawamer to slay our noble envoy.
How dare you! The Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vice Reeve.
Apothecary was
Outrageous.
suspicious.
More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my
Strange
own
noises in the
investigation.
warehouse.
No sea rat will show me up.
Man,
I'll
the
get to the
captain
bottom
threw a
of this
dagger.
myself.
Okay. I have done this.
My
particular
own
zone
father,
quest
divine
before,
save his
but
soul, was
can't
torn to
remember
pieces
exactly
by
how it
just
went.
such a...
Little thieving as a tree.
My prices can't be beat.
No one here. Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
Step up. Have a look.
We assume the first anchor chain is cut. Apply pressure to Mother Tiger to denounce unwelcome visitors. We observe unwelcome visitors recovering from the storm. Cut the second anchor chain immediately. Watchful Serpent remains offshore. Okay. There is something going on. Prepare the Tempest does not sound good. I do remember that part of the plot, but I won't spoil it. Alrighty.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
Here's the captain.
Get off my ship before I throw you off!
I need into your hull.
And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off.
I'm Hirani's deputy.
Why didn't you say so? You're a deputy of the guard? The same guard whose authority ends where my ship begins? On the dock or in the water? Your choice.
I pay you.
Oh, that's a serving wench. 3 minutes. If my sailors see your hands where they shouldn't be, I'll keel-haul you myself.
Freaking wonderfully versed.
Don't cause trouble.
What's your step, Groundwalker?
I'm getting a taste for thievery, especially against Palmer. Insult me and call me a thief. I'll show you.
Killing the Sylvanar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that spring in your stride again. What have you learned?
Nothing that leads to the Sylvanar's killer, but...
The Maumer planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? That would explain the strange liquid upon the... Oh no. Bright moons, no.
What's up?
This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harani will see what you found. We must move like Khenarthi herself is at our backs.
Okay.
Open for business.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. Grasp, tear, yank, and one last kiss for the killer's own heart. Now, what have you found?
This is the poison that killed him, and I
No
like
poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? I can see it, leading away into the heart of this wretched city.
I did not notice the scent.
You're blind to it. Easily remedied. Follow if you can.
Okay.
Can you not feel the hatred that burns within its belly?
Killers and abandoned houses. Bye-bye, Mama Ritual.
Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found me.
Tell me who killed the Sylvanar.
I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the wood elf and his mate. I followed his orders.
Whose?
Ulandil. He said they could stop the tempest. Had to be removed.
Yeah.
I've heard enough.
His orders. Had to follow his orders.
There. You did what you had to. As did I.
You gonna eat that or can I? Oh, Warden of the Green. The hunter wails in the boughs, clad only in leaves and shadows. She breathes wind stuff. Okay. I'd like to take the time to read you some of those lore books, but honestly, I'm playing a little late right now, and I'm not really feeling it. Oh, my inventory. I'm gonna need to take care of that. So, does Khenarthi's Roost have like a refuge? Oh, not I can see. Alright, so... Where's the man for that?
Friend! You seek to...
Did you hear? Some puffed-up outlaw took the great stone out for money sprees, and an army of skeletons rose from the depths.
Some water was there to crush them back down with lightning. Walls of water. Real five-claws.
And a good thing, too. This one does not like to think about what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I have a fair amount of stolen stuff.
Have need of a zabi? This one.
That can go for now. That Alright. Now let's go have this conversation.
This is taking forever.
Yeah. Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. Once the torture begins, we'll learn why the Dominion killed their own diplomat.
Your assassin said you did it.
My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ.
Your assassin bought Daedric blood from the apothecary and used it to kill the Silver Knight. My good bitch.
Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
Green Lady ain't dead.
You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Maoma people. The grounds of the embassy are sacrosanct, according to our treaty.
You don't have a treaty with the Dominion, you dumb bitch.
The tempest is coming. You cannot stop it. Sea rat coward.
This is madness. There has been enough death in this city.
It's clear the Maoma has betrayed you.
This does not excuse mindless slaughter. We are better than our enemies. You must apprehend him. Don't let the Green Lady cut him down like an animal. We must learn what the Maomer plan for Khenarthi's Roost.
I'll go after him.
I trust
I'm
you'll do what's
personally a
best
fan
for my
of the way
people.
to what else
Now I must apologize to Vicereeve Peladil. Whatever the Dominion needs, we will provide.
Okay.
move, unless you don't mind the spatter.
What are you gonna do?
I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell Harani the Marama is dead. Leave me to my work.
I'd like to, but I promised her I would.
Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you anyway?
I hate doing this, because, you know, Minerva. But is this what the Sylvanar would want?
You dare speak for my Sylvanar? I'll beat you with your own flayed skin. I'll smash your teeth to powder and choke you with the dust. You're right. Curse your bones, you're right. Take him away before I lose myself.
Keep her away from me!
Yeah, march yourself out of here. I gotta go find Khenarthi again. Here he is.
We've taken Ulandil into custody thanks to your quick action. No treaty will keep him from proper justice.
Yeah, the Green Lady still wanted revenge.
I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. I asked Ulandil what he meant about the Tempest. After what that Green Lady did to him, it is difficult for him to focus. But what he did say isn't good at all.
What did he say?
The Maomir have some ships waiting offshore. Ulandil's people signaled them before the Green Lady arrived. Some sort of invasion force. With the Dominion's help, perhaps we can fortify the town. That alone may save many lives.
Have you officially bent the knee to the Dominion? What the heck?
Even our work. I signed a new treaty moments ago. Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will protect our little island. It's a new beginning for Khenarthi's Roost. We will prosper or fall together.
Oh.
Hey, slow pause. You, yes, you. Commander Khenarthi needs you immediately.
What do you mean?
The Maomir attacked Cat's-Eye Key from the sea. Commander Khenarthi holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the Maomir before they push into Mistral. Zaire will find more to help. Be swift, slow pause.
I'll find the commander. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at where I'm at. Yeah, we have just one more mission in the zone, 2 more points of interest, one of which will get knocked out in the next mission. And then, yeah, we are just cleaning up those Pathfinder locations after that. And I'm gonna call this a night tonight. I'm getting a little bit tired and a little bit groggy, and I want to have fun with this. So I will knock out the rest of this tomorrow. And if you've been watching, thank you. If you haven't been watching, then maybe you're catching this on YouTube. And if that's the case, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe, or maybe even a couple of comments. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.